Hey ninjas! Welcome back to JavaScript Ninjas. In today's challenge, we're solving a classic question: write a function that checks whether a number is prime or not. But before we write any code, let's understand what a prime number actually means. A prime number is a number that's divisible only by 1 and itself, nothing else. For example, numbers like 2, 3, and 5 are prime because they can only be divided by 1 and by themselves. But on the other side, numbers like 4, 6, 8, and 9 are not prime because they're divisible by other numbers too, like 4 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 2 and 3, 8 is divisible by 2 and 4, and 9 is divisible by 3. So in short, prime numbers have only two factors, 1 and itself. Non-prime numbers have more than two factors. Alright, now that we understand the logic, let's move to the coding part. Now here, I am showing the code quickly, then we'll go through it slowly, step by step, and I'll explain exactly what each line does so you actually understand the logic. So, here, inside the function, we first check if the number is less than 2, because 0 and 1 are not prime. Then, we go through every number starting from 2 up to 1 less than the number itself, and see if any of them divides it completely. If it does, that means it's not a prime number. But if none of them divide it evenly, that means the number is prime, because it's only divisible by 1 and itself. So now, let's go and run our code with a few examples to test it out. Let's start with 2, it should return true, because 2 is a prime number. Next, 3, that's also true, since 3 is only divisible by 1 in itself. Now let's try 6, this one should return false, because 6 is divisible by 2 and 3. And finally, 9, that should also return false, since 9 is divisible by 3. So yep, our code is working perfectly. It correctly identifies which numbers are prime and which ones are not, just like we expected. Now, you can try this with any number you want and make sure to practice it right here on JavaScript Ninjas. Because the more you try these questions yourself, the better your logic and confidence will get.